Now, you may have heard that Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire are getting a remake. Actually, the entire internet may have actually heard, and let's just say it spawned a couple of memes. But that's not really what I'm here to talk about. Once Sapphire and Ruby remakes were announced, people kind of jumped on this whole top 5 thing. Started making top 5s of favorite megas, or favorite or most anticipated parts, or things like that. And to be honest, there's a lot out there that just kind of repeat what everybody else has said. So, what I am trying to do in the video you are currently watching, instead of just opening another video that's going to get lost in like the 1 or 2 pages of videos, I'm going to make one that combines some of the videos I've seen into the 5 best segments from YouTube Hoenn Remake Top 5s. Now, of course, all the footage belongs to who I got them from. All the links will be in the description. And of course, I may have missed some, so please leave your favorites down in the description. And the reason I'm doing it this way, instead of making my own top 10, is because I know the ideas out there, and I want to give credit to those people who I believe thought of these ideas, and I don't want to just take them and make them my own. I want these people to get recognition for what they have thought of. So, without further ado, let's go on and get on with StrikeFire's top 5 segments from YouTube Top 5s. That is a mouthful. Pokemon 1,000,000 contests from SkywardWing.
What I would like to see returned from Pokemon X and Y is Pokemon Me. I used it here and there, but in Pokemon Omega and Alpha, you could use Pokemon Me for so much more. Back in 3rd generation, they had Pokemon contests where you could show off your Pokemon's charm and beauty. You would dress up your Pokemon and have them compete to win contest ribbons. With Pokemon Me, this takes this another step further, using the touchscreen to boost certain traits about your Pokemon or teach them tricks to really wow the judges. Pet them, dress them up, feed them to make them shine. Make your Pokemon the most beautiful contest-winning Pokemon it could be.
Secret bases and their online connectivity by SacredFireNegro.
So number 5 on the list is going to be secret bases. Now come on, I forgot how many years it's been since the originals were released, but the hardware has come a long way. It wouldn't be hard to have a wider and more customizable base unless, you know, Game Freak tells us to suck it with the DLC on the eShop, but nah! All I'm saying is, imagine you making a secret base, and along with the connectivity that the 3DS has and that X and Y introduced, you can have your friends come through like it's MTV Cribs, you feel me?
Expanding the 3D mode to all areas. ABrandonToThePast.
In Pokemon X and Y, the game was originally all supposed to be able to be seen in 3D, but due to it making the game lag, they had to make it so you could only play in 3D mode while in battles or in a cutscene. So, in the Ruby and Sapphire remakes, I'm hoping that they fix that and we will be able to play anywhere in 3D mode. Even though I don't really care for the 3D, it would still be cool to see certain places and things in the Hoenn region in 3D for the first time, like the cutscene of the 3 legendary Pokemon. This remake is going to be awesome just because it's going to be taking an old 2D world and changing it into the world the creators imagined but couldn't create. Now the graphics are here and the time is right, and I can't wait to see it.
Adding in new legendaries from Mulvone. A little bit of pretense to this one. Mulvone actually has an entire video dedicated to talking about this subject, so I very much encourage you to run over to his channel and watch that video as well as the one you're about to see featured here. Well, thank you.
The new legendary Pokemon and their locations in this game. I kinda already did a video on this, but this is of course like my number 3 thing. Just gonna go over this really quickly. What I think doesn't need to be in the game anymore, Lugia and Ho-Oh, I think that should be replaced by Dialga and Palkia, of course. I haven't seen them, well, and Giratina. We haven't seen them since, of course, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and it would be pretty nice to see them again. Also, what has to return, obviously, it's gotta be all these guys. I mean, these guys are great. And of course they're, you know, 3rd gen and stuff like that. And then the other thing I want to see is these guys possibly in. Mew was in last time, but it's not 3rd gen. And I don't know, there was a little bit of like some sort of event for him, I think, in like Heart Gold. And then Regigigas. I mean, it obviously is a fortune Pokemon and stuff like that, but it's like the father of the Regis, you know. It's like the old man. Like, obviously, like, he's kind of like, you know, symbolizes all three Reggies, and like the Reggies came from Hoenn and stuff like that. So maybe he should be in there, maybe not. We'll figure that out later. But those are definitely, you know, the things I want to see, you know, with the legendaries. I want to see some new legendary locations too. I love hunting for legendaries, especially when I don't know where they are, or I don't know what, you know, is going to be there.
PKM Gravage's Mega Flygon. Now, of course, I recommend you go watch all of these. All of these from really great people, really great ideas, all very awesome. But PKM and Gravage has some really great ideas, and he lays it all out. Stats, type changes, ability changes, possible movesets for competitive, possible teams that could be run on. He gets really in-depth and really cool what he thinks, and a lot of stuff seems really plausible. So if you like what you see at this segment, then make sure you go check him out. And of course, go check out everyone you've seen featured in this video, because I do not want the credit for this. I'm telling you, you need to go check out these original people, because I don't want the credit. I don't want the credit. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve this credit. They do.
In number 4, we have Mega Flygon. Now, introduced in Gen 3, it was quickly a popular Pokemon in competitive battling. Dragon Ground was an awesome typing, since it meant its stabs were near impossible to wall, and with access to Fire Blast, Flygon was perfect. Despite being weaker than the other Gen 3 Dragon Salamence in offense due to its typing, making both its stabs usable, it was often the preferred choice over its cousin Salamence. Flygon's EQ, despite being 35 attack points lower than Mence, did more damage. Though with the rise of the Landshark Garchomp in Gen 4, Flygon started to recede back into the Hoenn Desert, in which it came from, and by Gen 5 it was niche at best in high tiers. Gen 6 further kicked Flygon into the dirt of the desert by giving its predecessor, Garchomp, a Mega Evolution. Mega Flygon would change its typing to the much anticipated Dragon Bug, and gain the ability Magic Guard, trading in its resistance to Stealth Rocks into a clean immunity, whilst also keeping its immunity to Sandstorm. I think in Gen 3, Flygon's Pokedex it's like the magic, the guardian of the desert, or the magic in the desert or something. It's something magical. That's why I really think it will get Magic Guard as its mega ability. It would gain a whopping 40 points into its attack stat, 10 points into defense and special defense, 25 points into its special attack, and 15 points into speed. Flygon happily trades in its Stab Earthquake for a Stab U-turn in order to shine itself above all the other dragons once again. No other dragon has U-turn, let alone a Stab one, or even a 140 base attack one. It also retains its ability to use Earthquake and Fire Blast. The new speed tier also threatens anything it will come in against, coupled with the threat of a Stab U-turn. The opponent of a Flygon user can either choose to lose a Pokemon or lose momentum and a lot of HP. All the Pokemon that resist Bug and Dragon will also fear switching into its coverage of Fire Blast and Earthquake, especially since Fire Blast will now come from an impressive 105 base special attack. Mega Flygon's predicted movesets for the new games, if it becomes a Mega Pokemon, I believe will be Dragon Claw or Outrage, U-turn, Earthquake, Fire Blast, Roost, or possibly Dragon Dance. As you can see, there's not really any change to Flygon's movesets. It's the same stuff with just a bit more oomph and raw power. Dragon Claw is obviously preferred over Outrage since it doesn't lock you in and there are fairies around. U-turn is for that stab strong momentum. Earthquake is for anything that's not called Skarmory, of course, with the latter Fire Blast being able to kill Skarmory, Ferrothorn, Forretress, Scizor, etc. With the slight addition to bulk and the loss of the 4x ice weakness, Flygon can run a more supportive moveset with the addition of Roost and possibly Defog. I queried Dragon Dance in the last optional moveset, as it is currently not in Flygon's move pool, but with the addition of a new game on the horizon, anything can happen.
Wow, guys, thanks for sticking around all the way through this video. I'm going to go and lay out exactly why I did this. Consider it more of a highlights video than anything. I had an idea to make my own top 5, but unfortunately everything that I wanted to say had already been said. So I thought, well, while I'm on YouTube, watch a couple of top 5s, and pick out my favorite segments that people talked about. So that's what I did. Now, of course, maybe these people weren't the first to get to that idea, but they were the first that I found. So if you know someone that did it earlier, then leave it in the description, and people can go check out their channel, because I want the ideas of people to get out, and I'm not trying to claim these ideas by anything. That's why I didn't make my own top 5, because I don't want to claim other people's ideas as my own ideas. So, here you go, top 5 segments. So, thank you guys so much for sticking to this and watching, and I hope you kind of agree with my viewpoint on this, and don't think I'm just some sort of guy who steals content so other people will like me. But anyway, yeah, I don't really have much else to say. So, I'm not even gonna leave my social stuff in the description. I'm just gonna leave their stuff. But check out my other content, and if you like it, then get on my Twitter, follow me on Twitter, subscribe or like or whatever you want to do. But actually, do drop a like if you like Pupitar as my mascot, because he's one of my favorite Pokemon, and I think he might make a good mascot. Well, I'm getting off track here. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.